Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. When I record this, it is the 2nd of February. So, happy Candlemas to everybody who does that thing. Halfway through winter. God, it's gone quick. Well, there's 6 more weeks to go. 6 and a bit weeks. Okay, I can't remember what we did last time. Oh yeah, we killed the governor. Right. Was I just looking here? I'm looking at new stuff. See if we've got anything worthwhile. I keep rereading that wrong. I really do. I think I've collected everything then, because there's nothing left. And we don't really want that one. Short range rather than long range. And it's a cannon rather than a lance weapon. I think the lance weapons are better. Okay. Did you get any new? Yeah. Exactly the same. Okay, cloaks or anything. Like that and disinfection device. Oh, was I going to look at Dearest stuff? Maybe not. Was I not going to look at Dearest stuff? Took a lot of stuff off. I thought Heinrich's. Maybe. I'm getting lost in the source here. And in between, I was leveling up. I think I leveled up everybody. So yeah, I can't actually do it. Never hard. I was looking at my character, and I've noticed that I have these. Word of the Emperor. Gives you +2 resolve. Shield of the Emperor. If you're affected by that, gives you deflection and armor. Not much, it's only compared to my side rating. But 2 deflection, also 1 deflection and 12 armor. That's not bad actually, 12 armor. Everybody who's got Word of the Emperor. And off a staff. This comes off the resolve. And the damage done by that. So at the moment it's 11, which is quite a bit actually. So it does 16 damage. Doesn't scale with that. That only goes up, so if I give myself Word of the Emperor, that's the +2. just basic +2 resolve, or is it +1 plus psi rating? So it does actually. So it's just +1 damage every psi rating. It doesn't really scale, but it goes up along with it. And it doesn't really. I was thinking what else I could get from the background and stuff, but it doesn't have the overall thing here. Does it not? Perhaps not. Okay. Again, an extra turn with 2 AP and full MP anytime any allies use heroic action. So, as long as I don't do it. So I can give all the other... Who's the other master tactician? I think it's only Jai, isn't it? Yeah. We can give each other 3 turns after we use the finest hour on somebody else. Origin talents, here we are. Momentum plus 10 is momentum though. Plus 3 damage there. It's more than 6 cells away. Is that based 2 plus psi rating? That's ballistic skill. Not bad. 65%. Another +3 resolve there. That'll be +5 total. There was something else. Already put it to the ink maybe. Or maybe this is all added in, maybe it is 11. I have to look at it during the battle. I think the Emperor really wants to go. It's Hammer of the Emperor. Which is just extra damage. Cool. But everyone affected by Word of the Emperor, so it's an AoE damage buff to everybody. Currently it'll be 5 times my rating of... Doesn't it go up? No, I didn't get Psalms, did I? It is a... Yeah, I could have got it. Psalms of Heroes. Psalms of... This. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I wonder if I can get it again. Because that's a Psyker thing, not a officer thing. Well, that is awesome. Say with 3, 4 heroic actions, your psi rating of 5. Then I go back to say it's 5 or 6. So that's the heal. Damage is 5 times 30 plus the allies resolve. And Argenta probably has 60 or 70 sometimes. Same with Cassia with the big AoEs. That can do huge amount of buffs, like plus 60, plus 80 damage buff per shot. Yeah, I'm thinking of, and the Jai as well. There was burst fires to do. The Light of the Emperor is a big AoE heal as well. From 1 plus psi rating plus resolve up to 10 plus thingy. Plus a 1d10 plus my rating plus their resolve. Like I said, Argenta can have resolve into the 50s, easy. A massive heal. And it's everybody, all allies affected by Word of the Emperor. So I really should be hammering off that Word of the Emperor. Like when everyone's together. Where did I put it? Am I just being a dick and not seeing it? Yeah, here. And that stacks. That's for the resolve though. Which is good for my damage. Only 1 AP. That's 2. That's not bad. But now I'm thinking maybe I should have got Psalms of Heroes for then. Could I have got Psalms of Heroes? I mean, that's good for tanks and stuff. Abelard, Heinrichs. I've got it. Psalms of Heroes. No, I could not. So where could I have got? It was on one of these ones, lighter one. Persuasion, version, persuasion. Well, next time I can't get it there. It's worse. There's available common talents. Could have got it there. Okay, so next time I'm grabbing that. That's a long way to go. I was thinking that. I've probably been waffling on for so long, and now we need the loop. So I'll pause here while this is loading. I'll be back in a sec. Hi everyone, welcome back. Did a couple of floating around of inventories and stuff. To wait and see. It was just a little bit here and there, nothing major. Right, let's try and find this capital city, Dargonus, or Dargonus, whatever it's called. Because apparently for there you can get the Imperial Navy rep thing. We are here. Charlie routes. That's 100 dreams. Mundus Nullius. Oh, I have to go there. Always got the little things over the. Oh, it's just not been there. I thought it might be to do with quests. We got rumours about Lanquentabel, but it hasn't actually. So. Silence of Mer Sagdit. Was there something there as well? Let's go there anyway. The tranquility of the warp jump was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that seemed from the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind the bulkheads of the void vessel, the sound of nails scratching against the hull, and the elongated Eldari-like shadows thrashing about the long passageways. The phenomenon were most prominent in the far corner of the officer deck where the new Lord Captain's companion, named Yrliet, had made her home. Okay. The ship left the hostile material and returned to real space. Ah, Mundus Valentius. This amount, not from here. Let's have a look here anyway. Don't get attacked. I'll go back to Janus and make my own path. I want Xeno and Lithium. This. Life and peace of an archaeotech mechanism for unknown purposes. Discovered in the wreckage of an ancient Imperial vessel. Plants and silence and murder second. Okay, this world quest. Alright, maybe get some more. Augustin. 5. Too bad. I can see it there, but it's note it down. Actually, yeah, I'll get a notepad running. Yes, note it all down. I'll drive spin up. Okay. Sorry. Balance of because I know the mining things are a limited resource. Oh, because 50 XP for every one. Lithium, look at that. I know I definitely need that. That's right. It's got plastic. I won't go for that because it's might need 5 of those there at one time. Oh, that's that one done. Okay. I mean, I could go back to Janus here and make a straight route to there. See if that works. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report the pet Eldar is in a foul mood and is moving towards the captain's bridge. He didn't dare to stop her. I expect you have a difficult conversation ahead of you. Alright. She can be as bad as Cassius fitting in. It's not even human. It's really just as bad. And although she can't kill anybody with her dreams or word, she is a Xenos. Or Xeno. One of them. One of her. Casual walk there.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
Yrliet quietly appears beside the throne, exhaustion and anger set upon her brow.
Surion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of mon-keigh. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move, They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures? And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted... Keigh Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
My people behave contemptibly. I apologize for them.
I accept your words, Elentark. And still...
She tilts her head to one side. She cannot believe what she just heard. Looks intently into your eyes.
Try to imagine, Elentark, being lusted after by a wild beast. It is foul, disgusting, so vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
I don't have a chance either then. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I understand that this instinct was unpleasant for you. It does not mean that all humans are animals.
No. Your kind, simple souls and narrow minds are the root of all these flaws. Narrow minds and simple souls. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a trap, surrounded by a pack of wild animals. I am prepared to pay this price to find my kin, but everything has its limit.
Well, if you get your head out your arse. I mean, if it was just simple souls and narrow minds, got you off that fucking planet, did what you couldn't do. I do not think you fully understand human thoughts and actions. Take time. I can help you make sense of them.
I have walked the path of awakening, Elentark, and learned to see that which is hidden and hear that which is unspoken. When I found myself on the Lilithon, I watched your kind long enough to understand the true nature of mon-keigh. I do not think you can tell me anything I do not already know. Nevertheless, I will not protest. Conversations with you are the only thing on this ship that can ease my solitude.
You're a Xenos, strange unknown creature. Humans strive to understand the unknown, but the unknown is the most frightening thing of all. Sometimes we struggle to understand the motives behind our own actions. But they're both true. I'll go for the first one. And overcome the unknown.
Had any of them wished to understand my nature, they would have already run away in fear from one who walks the path of the outcast. But they are just trying to provoke me, hurt me. No. mon-keigh are driven by their instincts. To survive, to breed, to ensure the preservation of their species and the annihilation of those who threaten them. It is neither good nor bad. It simply is.
Oh, you've got a fucking messiah complex, do you? Everyone's just trying to provoke you and hurt you. Like the whole fucking universe revolves around you. No, not at all. Sometimes we struggle to understand the motives behind our own actions.
It was emotions that once brought down my kind, Elentark, toppling us from our pedestal as rulers of the galaxy. Indulging your weaknesses or whims does not make your species any more attractive.
Neither does you being such a head up your own arsehole aloof bitch. you know, a bit of empathy, see it from their eyes. All humans are different. My people's interest in you was not intended to be an insult. No, it's just weird. Or you were exotic. The woman who tried to get to sleep with her, that's a bit different. That was going a bit too far. Especially if you don't get to know each other first or whatever.
Elantark, please understand that I do not find mon-keigh attractive. The mere thought of being intimate with one of your kind.
Breathes heavily, trying to maintain her composure.
Our conversation has only proved my point, Elantark. That mon-keigh and the children of Azurian are as different as night and day. Eldari do not simply see the world differently. They see more than any mon-keigh can ever comprehend.
Yeah. You're brainwashed much, are you? Just that much superior. And what do you see that I do not?
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer?
Not if you talk about all the dowry stuff and hold this fucking bullshit. And if you're honest, maybe.
I will need time to put the entire truth of this world into the meager language to which your ears are accustomed. When I find my answer, I will pay you a visit.
Yeah, and get your high fucking horse while you're at it. Jesus Christ. That's an effort. I can get... Oh, I've got Xenotech. Feel a bit faithful. I can do that, but I've only got 5. I think I need both of these for something else. I wanted to see these Imperial Navy ones first to get better gear. And once that's done, then contracts can come later. But no, +6 for a factor straight off the bat. That's bad. Okay. Now, make a route to here. Deadly, I can do it. It costs 3. And then take it down to unsafe. There we go. Now I can go straight there. That's simple enough. It costs a lot of those warp things though. Maybe not do it all the time. Maybe just between the main planets. Yeah. Guy is intently rifling through your possessions and does not notice you, or pretends not to notice you. Right. Glad to see you in my quarters, notwithstanding whatever nefarious purpose has brought you here.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
Whipping around, she gives a dazzling smile and says bold as brass. What are you doing here?
Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see, a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the wise can glimpse another's heart. I have been wondering what kind of person you truly are.
Actually, that is so weird. I actually believe it. I should believe it. Yeah.
Rash, Shireen, and careless. Aren't you forgetting that I'm a smuggler? An unscrupulous cold trader? What if I've stolen something? You really ought to search me.
With a mischievous smile, Jai presents her body for inspection, spreading her arms wide. Yeah, you want me to search you?
How else am I to prove my innocence, Shireen?
Looking at her chin, she bites her lip. Check if she's hiding it in her jacket. A little giggle there. You feel the heat of her skin, tries to hide the way her breath itches, except she touches and smiles faintly.
Keep going, Shireen. You will strike lucky yet.
Plunge your fingers into the mane of her dark hair, which could hide anything. Probably go for a kiss then, are they? Jay's hair slips between her fingers like silk, smells of flowers and scorching desert sand. Her eyes drift closed in pleasure.
Thank you. I loved the gift, Shireen.
Her fingers brush against something warm. Take out a tiny decorative wooden box that usually sits on display in your quarters. You open it and find a golden note folded inside it. That means thank you. Oh, she put it there. She looks into your eyes smiling. I love the gift. Door close to you. What will you give me in return?
Everything the rogue trader desires.
Oh, okay. My heart was overwhelmed by your passion. Now I forever crave to feel it again. Well, that was Baldur's Gate 3. Very quick. And Jay's been carved into the headboard with a knife. She's brilliant. Oh, she's brilliant. She's such like a rebellious punk teenager attitude. Love it. I love it. She likes to be seen and likes to have things. Maybe that's just her staking her claim on property, I guess. All the same, isn't it? Yeah, nothing new here. Like any new bedroom. What's that? Obviously, things are here, yeah. Oh, something new. That was Aurora's. Yeah, this is. It is head of a steel devil destroyed by the rogue trader by the corrupted voidship. That was Thunder something, was it? No, Forge Feed. That's right, Forge Feed. Right, it's cool. So we're gonna get more, maybe, all the way around. Nice.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored with our little talk, Shireen?
Argenta seems to have gotten under your skin, am I right?
Argenta?
Blushes.
What could be more beautiful than the sight of a sister of battle, whose mere presence casts light in the dark corners of lost souls such as mine? But alas, what remains of my sanity is telling me that poor Jai can only admire the radiance of this angel. forsaking any hope of ever touching her wings.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Okay. Let's go to Dargonus. How long have I been recording for? 35 minutes. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Flantis dynasty is finally coming to an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. You receive countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their mistress will be arriving. Merchant captains take refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcome gifts, hoping to buy your favour, make an impression of the rotator. I'm coming home. We'll be done. We're pleased to accompany you on a visit to Dargonus. I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, servant of the Golden Throne, the previous dead levels I'm counting you now. Adeptus Mechanicus over here. Let's have a look. Blockist in here. Is there? Princess of Ifrit. That's rejoicing. Princess of Ifrit outpost sends us all and joyous greetings to the rogue trader. The last time so great an honour was granted to this world was many decades ago, when her ladyship Theodore von Flantis ordered that a settlement be found here and showed no interest in its fate. Then about the change introduced under... Oh, this is the thing I gave her. Then about the colony. A small outpost inhabited by 500 subjects. A small mining complex buried in the sand, deployed under Theodora. 5 residential modules radiating out from it. Dark-skinned inhabitants keep the colony in austere order, regularly praying to the God Emperor, toiling diligently without rest. Okay, 500 people. What did Joy do to it? A warehouse filled with newly purchased equipment has been built up onto the mining complex, and a new residential module is under construction for the workers hired by Mistress Hadari and Football. The outpost will soon begin to grow, as Mistress will be able to watch all over from a small but delightful mansion surrounded by hydroponic gardens established on the rugged dunes. Wow. She's really doing stuff. That's cool. That's cool. That is cool. And she's called it the Princess of the Free. Go to it. I like that. Just said it doesn't say it there. Okay. How did this world look before it was enveloped in this fiery shroud? Was it your ancestors' attack disgorged its core in some ill-considered act? Maybe. Maybe it was always like that. It's the closest to the planet. Maybe it got tidal forces. Oh, closest to the sun, sorry. Adeptus Mechanicus ship. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus approaching the ship. Agus Tartarus' delegation intends to board our ship and gain audience with your ladyship. This is exactly how he phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. Yeah, punish them for their disrespect by letting them dock at the farthest, most dilapidated airlock. But it takes them an eternity to traverse the ship. The most humane punishment, your ladyship. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Oh, so he's got to be there then. Yeah, keep the same. Yeah. This is a fight. Oh, I need some more water. I'm just going to grab that. Pause it here. Hey, I'm back. That's good. Acolyte Opticon 22. Sharpshooters, adepts, servitors, Notarius, Vicar, Opticon himself, 2 acolytes. Okay. Save this.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. The gazes are fixed on Pasqal. You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed, while there are large tech priests clad in battle armor. Him. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame, the Opticon. Despite the hood hiding his face, he recognises Opticon 22, who he encountered on footfall. Tarsus. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pasqal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. Makes your very bones vibrate. Have old servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog following his wake. They blare shrilly. No, just double L. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pasqal Hanuman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you under arrest. Opticon 22. A hunched servant of the Homicide turns to you. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies but would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the rogue trader's territory. Study the 2 priests of Mars. Nice. You identify a rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. Slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. Tall tech priest Opticon, who spoke to you, looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There's an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. You. In a burst of chattering, the servo skulls hasten to translate their master's mighty Benaric owl. An instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the designation Tarsus Hanuman. Same surname, that's 3 people now? Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kiara Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Messiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. It touches your ear and has blood from your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armour. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. Okay. Now we had that before. About Pasqal being misidentified by Abel in that Cenobium place. Like on my novice that we makes them an artist. Kyaragam is one of my planets, and he was talking about with Abel some kind of like heretical leader they were following. It wasn't actually heresy, it was just a different interpretation or something like that. Like the cycle must be broken or something. The cycle count or something like that. But it always reminds me of Camp Zero from William Gibson. In contrast, Pasqal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. Epidemiological conclusions questionable. Subsequent 22. That statement is false. Tech brother Tartus Hanuman is willingly undergoing holy torment, deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit call itself Pasqal Hanuman. We have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue maintenance specialist in service of Rogue Trader von Valancius, we have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Does the big fella have to roar? Negative. Upon completing this sanctification procedure, Tech Brother Tarsus vowed, modified his engrammatic augments algorithm in order never to desecrate, sully, tarnish his mouth, Vox cognitive process. Let's speak. Mine is the pure and binaric tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. Are you saying this bloodthirsty Hulk is a saint? The statement is true. Brother Tarsus has the honour of wearing, authorization to wear, the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magus Militant or Spectre Gracchus, one of the first champions of the faith. Holy Scouts to join the cause of conquering the Koronus Expanse. After his death, the termination of his vital functions at the hands of Xenos, his damaged Goliath-class armor was preserved and given the status of a relic. Adeptus Mechanicus regard this act as a voluntary martyrdom to self-destruction for the glory of the Deus Mechanicus. This battle harness is classified as cognate armor. The machine spirit living in it is strong and wise, but it took major damage in the course of Magus Gracchus' last battle. Besides, sacred litanies and imperatives of service to the Messiah. The armor broadcasts continual signal of suffering and agony into the Tech Brother Tarsus' mind. Do you have proof that the Tech Priest is who he claims to be? Confirmed. According to the archive entry, whatever, Magus Explorator Tarsus Hanuman served on, maintained the ship, identified, classified, in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation and assassination attempt. Owing to a statistically fortunate coincidence by the Omnisci's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness, which would preserve his vital functionality. Archive entry personally dated sealed by the captain of the identified classified. The sound from the text priest Vox is like the moan of a bending steel beam. A servo score declares, "For vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance, following my blasphemous miscreants' bloody tracks." Analysis of the security system showed that the assassins heretics infiltrated the reliquary using Tech Brother Tarsus' unique identification code. Someone has stolen, duplicated Brother Tarsus' identity, which is a grade 3 transgression. And the unit making the alleged criminal claim of being Pasqal Hanuman is known to have previously entered the stolen code. Okay, but we had this thing as well before, so one with his codes. What's happening in Kiara Gamma? The planet belongs to me. According to Vox interception data, the planet's fabricated sensor made incorrect blasphemous modifications to manufactorum working procedures, which qualifies as a lapse into sacrilege. Adeptus Mechanicus are hereby officially notifying House of Valancius of having commenced an investigation into Operation 2 remove fabricator sensor Phoebus Delphin. Estimated time procedure completion 3.7 solar years. Our data suggests that the unit which used Magos Explorator Hanuman's identification code performed an authorized upgrade from the planetary Vox array and introduced data deemed to be scrap code into its operation. This fact points to the unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Ibis Delphi. What do you got to say, Pasqal? He replies firmly, his vox crackling with a hint of indignation. I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magos Explorator Hanuman. I am not guilty. The tech priest's deep guttural roar blends with the server skull's high-pitched whine. False witness. I'm not handing over Pasqal until I get evidence. Get to the bottom of this matter. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarsus gives you a haughty look and lets out a howl of wrath. Archiving. Tech brother Tarsus opposes lay participation in the investigation search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favour of the House of Valentius representatives' participation request. This one. Now I can do both, but I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach of the law and my privileges under the warrant of trade. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarsus consent to the co-participation of representatives of the Von Valentius dynasty in investigation proceedings. Sacrilegious conspiracy. Refuse to help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption. I'll carry out sentence immediately. Fuck you then. Oh, nice one, Pasqal. Pasqal freezes. Green sparks light up his visor. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice. Let the cycle be discontinued. You realise Pascal's words are coming from both his own box and Tarsus's. Then every sense on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once, blindingly. And the wounded armoured Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention, priority notification. Service units of Kappa Thread supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat and reinitiate negotiations. I will take Pasqal will wreak punishment upon you in the name of the Deus Mechanicus. Opticon people have buggered off.
I'll make an example out of you!
Come to chaos!
Wow, go there. Estimated probability of conflict, inevitable, initiating retreat, confrontation avoidance, redeployment protocol. Got 7 stacks already. And she's got 8 stacks. Okay. Let's get people back at it. Not so gentle than most people. Okay. Say that. Let's start the battle. Okay, first things first. She gets plus 21 now, nice.
Don't get too cocky.
And Air of Authority. Also. Lovely. Cassia. Let's go, Magenta. Okay. Hunt down the prey. What have we got? Snipers.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
There's all 0, yeah. Who else easy kills? 107, 105, 185. None of them really. You. And can't shoot you there. The Vicar.
I'll do it.
No, it's actually M3 set up. Just do it. It's 1 AP. Right. Call the boulder. Again, Magenta.
This is why I was chosen.
Claim the bounty. Want a gun?
Doubt for the weak.
Oh, it's just short. Okay then. Pasqal. Let's do joint analysis first of all. Do that here, because there's going to be
running binary override.
On that. Here is damage, overpen critic chance.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
And backline. I should do that over here.
My vow is to serve.
Okay, now this does our dodge. And get rid of their dodge and if they've got any automatic weapons. Let's do. They're taking no damage. Okay, if I go just there, so I don't blow up my own people.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Running binary override.
Oh yeah, I like Locus one. Less. And I get kill zone. In
the order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
which one is it in? One of the combat areas. Can't do this one. That's strange.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Okay. Oh, lovely Cassia. Let's debuff everyone. Move them all together first.
Isn't this a job for the Sons?
Debuff them all.
If I may.
So that is what then? Deflection's still 2 though. Toughness 1, willpower 1. Lovely. Increase the machine eject flesh, so that's good for. He's got deflection 2 as well. Because he wasn't hit by the debuff, okay. Who needs willpower and toughness? I have 1 left. Remove them all again. Might kill a couple. Or shall I give plus 50 willpower and toughness to
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Then Finest Hour and Argenta.
In the name of House Orcelio,
Who's
I
next?
shall prevail.
The Adepts at the back. Okay.
As the Emperor
Not annoying up. Okay, good chance of over penetration. Always like that. No, eventually. Put that up.
faith without
Oh, beauty. What's the bonuses there? 171% to hit, so plus 76. Crit, which was 134. Level slaughter plus 21. 75% extra there. The combat markers just doubled up. Nice.
I'll do it. As the Emperor strike is a prayer.
Oh, good. Lift that up again.
None can escape the
94.
Emperor's judgment.
Beauty.
Doubtest for each strike is a prayer.
Wow. They didn't get to go. They didn't even get to go. Requesting cessation of hostilities. That'll be brother. The unit called itself Tarsus Hanuman is dead, has been disabled. This material asset is beyond restoration or use as spare parts. After a pause, Pasqal bows his head and a benevolent requiem pours out of his rocks. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Messiah. What did he do? Unable to fulfill the quest, the Messiah granted me an epiphany, and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was filling Tarsus' mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Wiccan Monovis, where I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. I am sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I also regret having a negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accused the unit identifying itself as Pasqal Handman of criminal theft of unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I'm not authorized to immediately arrest, execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. See, Opticon? He's a cool dude. There were no apostates among us. The piercing voice of the Voxith is more overwhelming than Tarsus' thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in this battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now the torment is over. I declare them martyrs and requisition Tarsus Hanneman's neural augmetic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. Okay. An astonished tech priest look on. Pasqal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are precise as they are respectful. Right then, just leave him to it. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your brother Tarsus was in. The unbridled pain spurred faith, intimidated you, that you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. Just the spirit inside the suit that did this to him, maybe. Imperative of reverence has paralyzed your will, and you watch the tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension, therefore let the cycle be discontinued. There's a clang as Opticon's knee presses to the floor. Crimson hooded heads about. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. His static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. Is he being possessed by that cultist, well not cultist, but the guy he was following? Just one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from one of the Blessed Armanat's sermons. Yeah, him. He got his thing inside him. On loss of internal external function, verse 4. By analysis deemed it appropriate. What was the reason for the act of genuflection? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bands. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. Opticon's on the same page, so he's not forgotten after all. The Messiah of discontinuing? That here you refer to Armanat? Following Archmagus Armanat's partial laicization and removal from the chain of command, there was authorized authorship. That was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons discontinuing the cycle disseminated across the Koronus fleet. It was in fact a title used by many in times past. His teaching is not heretical. The statement is false. Contrary to what many servants of Messiah thought they need prefer to believe, the fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagus Armanat's views and disappeared or removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Where's Armanat now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagus Armanat since the incident on the Arc Mechanicus Hermetico. This led to the presumed destruction and disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetico incident. The vessel was the Blessed Armanat's base of operations. Is it lost then? His voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagus Armanat. I was never a member of his flock disciples' retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired in me deep respect for trust in him. I presume the conflict between you and Pasqal has been resolved. Data received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization to indict, followers of the Messiah of Discontinuum will not proceed with a detainment, arrest, termination. The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. Now the conflict has been resolved. You may remain aboard my ship. Rest of that. Kappa thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus. Expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire. Proclaims his intent to return to footfall to resume performing his regular functions. Tech priest looks over at Pasqal as if waiting for something. Pascal's macadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Oblivion 22. He bows respectfully. Hey, what's going on there? Some weird ass shit. Not music, did we just level? No, didn't. Oh, a third of the way through. Wow. I've missed. This is what you've got anyway, I think. Yeah. That was. Don't need more of on this iron axe. Our swords, maybe. Is that all? No, nothing else. No more loots. Not been to this area before. Got guns and everything.
I always keep my options open.
More suspects.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Things on display.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright, that's the end. Where's the word towel there? Or is it pipes? Radiator. Yeah, that
Let
was,
us not dawdle.
strange. How long am I recording now? Oh, an hour 12. So, back to the bridge. And call this an episode then. That was interesting. Can't believe how fast we wiped out that delegation. Didn't even get a chance. Wow. I didn't even get a chance to use my Shield of the Emperor stuff either. Word of the Emperor, Shield of the Emperor. My Psyker stuff. I'm sure there are plenty of chances coming up soon though. Enemies get tough. Right. Well, thanks for watching everybody. I shall see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye all.